Hello boys, let's start today module 9 lesson number 4. Name of the lesson is volume. What is the meaning of volume? Volume means space inside a 3D shape. The empty space available inside a 3D shape. Now what is a 3D shape? Any shape which has all the three dimensions is known as a 3D shape. For example, check here. From this point, three lines are coming out. 1, 2, 3. This one tells me about the length. This one tells me about the width. And this one tells me about the height. It has all the three dimensions, the length, the width and the height. So this is a 3D shape. Now it has some empty space inside it, right? This is a box shape. It has some empty space inside it, correct? This empty space inside it is known as volume. So volume is space inside a 3D shape. So we are going to discuss 3D shapes in this lesson only and how to find the volume of those 3D shape, yani the space, empty space inside those 3D shapes. Now there are two types of 3D shapes that we are going to study in this lesson. Number one is a prism, okay, and number two will be pyramid. So what are we going to do again? We will find the volume of prisms and the pyramid, which means we will find the space available inside the prism and the pyramids. So let me explain you what is a prism first. Prism means any two opposite faces should have similar same shape and size. For example, check this shape. Check the bottom. What is the shape of the bottom? Rectangle. See here. The shape of the bottom is rectangle. What is the opposite of bottom? Top. So the top should also have same shape. Check here. The top is also in the shape of a rectangle. Their size and the shape are same. Correct? That is why it is a prism. I will call it a rectangular prism. Why rectangle? Because the shape of the top and the bottom is rectangle. Okay, let us discuss one more example of prism. Okay, now check here. Some of the lines are hidden here. I will draw it for you so that you can understand. This shape is like this. Now check the front of this shape. It is in the shape of a triangle here. And the back side is also in the shape of a triangle. And their size is also same. So the front and the back both are in the shape of a triangle. So that is why this is a prism, because the front and the back are similar, they look same. And because it is in the triangle shape, I will call it a triangular prism. So I have explained you two type of prisms. Now, is there any other example of prism? We can make a circular prism also. How? Check. If I have a circle at the top like this, for example, any box, the round box that you have at your house, see, it is circular from the top also and it is circular from the bottom also, right? So this is a circular prism. We call it a cylinder. So this is prism. I hope you understood what is a prism. Now, second shape is pyramid. How do we define a pyramid? The pyramid always has a base on which the triangle is made. Check this shape, the first one. What is the shape of the base? It's a rectangle. At the bottom, it's a rectangle, correct? Now, from every side of the bottom, a triangle will be made. Check here. One triangle here. Let me take a different color. So you can see from this side of the rectangle, a triangle is made here, then a triangle is made here also, right? A triangle is there at the back also, and there a triangle in the side also, right? So from all the sides of the bases, from all the side of the base, what is the base? Again, the rectangle. From this rectangle, there are four sides in this rectangle, and from each side we made a triangle, and they are meeting at the top, making a point, right? So whenever you have this kind of shape, a point at the top, a point at the top, having a base, and triangles which is making the point, triangles in the curved surface which are making a point up, we call it a pyramid. Okay, how will I name this pyramid? We will name the pyramid on the basis of the shape of the base. Shape of the base. Here the base is a rectangle, correct? So I will call it a rectangular pyramid. The next one is also a pyramid. Check. What is the shape of the base? The shape of the base is a triangle, correct? So because the shape of the base is a triangle, I will call it a triangular pyramid. So now you have understood what is a prism and what is a pyramid. Now I will explain you how to find their formulas. How to find their formulas. Sorry, how to find their volumes. So first of all, let us discuss the prism. How will you find the volume of a prism? Any kind of prism. The basic formula is find the base area and base yani the shapes which are same, like here we took bottom and top, here we took front and the back. So we have to find its area and then multiply it with the height of the prism. This is the basic formula. So using this formula, let us find the volume of the rectangular prism. See, a formula is already given here. How will you find the volume of a rectangular prism? He said just multiply the length, width and height. Multiply the length, width and the height, and you will get the volume of this rectangular prism, correct? But can I find out this formula using the basic formula? Let's see. The basic formula says base area. What is the base? This one is the base, the rectangle. We have to find the area of this rectangle. This will be my base area, correct? Base area. How will I find the area of rectangle? Length times width, correct? So let us write length times width. So this is my base area, correct? I have to multiply the base area with the height. What is the height of my prism? H. So let me multiply it with the H. This will give me the volume. Correct or no? See, it is same. Length times width times height. Okay. Now, for the rest of the shapes, I will not explain you how to get this formula. I will directly just tell you to write the formulas and you remember it. It will be easier for you. Okay. So, let me erase all this. So what do you have to remember now? You have to remember that the basic formula for the volume of any prism is what? Base area multiply height. Base area multiply height. Now, how to find the volume of a rectangular prism? Directly remember length times width times height. Length times width times height. This is for the rectangular prism. For the triangular prism, the direct formula, okay, just remember the formula, easy for you. Same thing, length times width times height, but here you have to do Taksim 2, divided by 2. So what is the difference in rectangular prism and triangular prism formula? Here you have to do divided by 2 in the triangular prism, okay? That's it. And if I ask you the basic formula for any prism, it is base area multiply height. Remember this. Now let us come to the pyramid. In the pyramid, the basic formula is base area times height divided by 3. Okay, now this is the basic formula that you have to understand. Remember that base area times height divided by 3. When I will use this formula and I will try to make a formula for who? For the rectangular pyramid. I will tell you directly what will I get, and you just remember it. You have to do length times width times height divided by 3. This formula is for what? Directly for the rectangular pyramid. If I give you a rectangular pyramid and I say find the volume of rectangular pyramid, no need to go into the basic formula, okay? Simply just three numbers will be given: length, width, height. Multiply them. Do divide 3. You will get the volume. Okay? What will you do for the triangular pyramid? For the triangular pyramid, again, length times width times height. But here you have to do divide 6. Only the numbers in the denominator are changing. The length, width, height will remain same. The length, width, height is same in all the formulas. Even in the prism, check. The length, width, height will remain there only. Length, width, height will remain there only. Only the number in the denominator with which you are dividing, it is changing. Okay? So remember these 4 formulas. Not 4, actually 6 formulas are there. The basic formulas and the formulas for the shapes. Let us practice some questions now based on the formulas. Find the volume of the rectangular prism. Okay, what was the formula for the rectangular prism? Directly length times width times height. What is the length here? 7 centimeter. Times, what is the width here? 5. So 5 centimeter. What is the height here? 3. So 3 centimeter. Now multiply them. 7 times 5, 35. 35 times 3, 105. So 105 centimeter cube. Power 3 will come here. Why? Check. You are multiplying 3 centimeters together, right? So because of these 3 centimeters, you have to put power 3 with the unit. Next question. Find the volume of the triangular prism. The volume of a triangular prism is length times width times height divided by 2. What is the length, width, height here? Check. Here the length, here this is the width, and here this is the height. We do not need the 5. 5 is this one, correct? And this line is not giving me any dimension, so we do not need the 5. Don't be confused. So we only need the 3, 4 and 8. So 3 times 4 times 8 divided by 2. Now before I multiply the 3 with the 4 and the 8, I will try to divide them by 2. Can I divide the 8 with 2? Yes, it will give me 4. Now what do I have now? 3 times 4 times 4. 3 times 4, 12. 12 times 4, 48. So 48. What is the unit? Centimeter. So centimeter cube. Okay. Next. Now we have volume of a rectangular pyramid. Check the base. The base is a rectangle. Yes. And the top, there is a point. So this is a rectangular pyramid. What was the formula? Length times width times height divided by 3. What is the length, width, height? Length is 25 times width is 17 times the height is 12 divided by 3. Now before I multiply the numbers, I can simply do 12 divided by 3, which will give me 4. Whatever is left, multiply them. 25 times 17 times 4. Now 17 times 4 gives me 68 times 45. Now 68 times 25 will give me here 0, 20 here and 1. Okay, so 1700. The unit is centimeter, so centimeter cube. Okay, so this is the volume of the rectangular pyramid. Next question. Oh, there is a problem here. This is not rectangular. Which one is this? Check. The base is triangle, correct? So this is a triangular pyramid. Okay, so we have to find the volume of a triangular pyramid. The formula was length times width times height divided by 6. Now, what is the length, width and height? Length 8, width 6, height 10 divided by 6. Now, as you can clearly see, I can do 6 divide 6. Khalas, that is 1. No need to write anything. Just 8 multiply 10. 8 multiply 10. It will give me how much? 80. What is the unit? Inch. So inch cube. This is how we find the volume using the direct formulas. Now we will do two questions in which we will use the basic formulas to find the volume of the prism and the pyramid. Okay. Now type 4, use the volume to find the missing dimension. This time he will give you the volume. And he will ask you to find the missing dimension. Missing dimension can be anything, the height, the base area, anything. Let us try to read the question and see what does he want. The prism has a volume of 195.075. So the volume of the prism is 195.075. Cubic centimeter means centimeter power 3. He said find the area of the base. Okay, so the base area is not given here. We have to find the base area. Okay. Now check the height of the prism is given here. How much? 7.65. So the height of my prism is 7.65 centimeter. Now if you will see, we are using the basic formula. How do I know? Check, the base area is given, the height is given. It clearly tells me that we have to use the basic formula. What was the basic formula to find the volume of a prism? It was base area multiply height, correct? What is the volume? 195.075 equals, the base area is not given, I will take it B only. What is the height? Height is given 7.65. Now this is my equation. I have to solve this equation and find the B. So to find the B, we have to remove this number from here, correct? How will I remove this? I see multiply here. What is the opposite of multiply? The opposite of multiply is divide. So I will choose divide 7.65 here. If I do divide 7.65 on the right side, I have to do the same thing on the left side also. So divide 7.65 here also. 7.65 divide 7.65, khalas. What is left here? Only B. Perfect. We need only B, correct? Equals, this divide this, 195.075 divided by 7.65. Now let us do divide. I want to do this division with you so that you can understand how to divide this kind of numbers. So 195.075 divided by here 7.65. One second. Okay. Now, see, the decimal is creating some problem, right? I do not want the decimal here. So what? How will you remove it? Count how many number after the decimal? Two numbers, right? So in this number, move this decimal 2 steps towards the right. If you will do this, this decimal will go. Now, what will I get? 765 here and 19,507.5 here. Okay, now see, the decimal from here is gone. There is a decimal here, no need to worry about it. Do not consider it. I will tell you what to do with it in the last. Okay, now we have this to divide. Now some students will think, Mr. 765 is a big number. How will I know 765 times how much should I take here? So for that I will tell you a trick. Uh, See, the first number here is 7, right? Just take the first number and try to find a number bigger than 7 here inside. If I take 19, 19 is bigger than 7. 7 times how much will give you a number close to 19 but smaller? So you know 7 times 2 is 14, correct? This will be the closest number. Why can't I take 7 times 3? Because 7 times 3 is 21 and it will become bigger than 19. So it tells me that I should try 7 times 2, correct? So do the same thing with 765. Try times 2. 765 times 2. 5 times 2, 10. 0 here, 1 up. 6 times 2, 12. 12 and 1, 13. So 3 here, 1 up. 7 times 2, 14 and 1, 15. So I got 1530 at times 2. 1530. I will do minus 0 here. 5 minus 3 will give me 2. 9 minus 5 will give me 4. Correct? The next number 7 will come down. Now I see. I have 7 here. I have 42 here. So you will say, Mr. 7 times 6 is 42. Let us try 7 times 6. But I will try 765 times 5. Why? Because see, this number is very close to 4200 only. And in the 765, I have 65 also. If I will do times 6, it will become bigger than 4200. So it is better to try 765 times 5 here. 5 times 5, 45, so 25. So 5 here, 2 up. 5 times 6, 30, 30 and 2, 32. 5 times 7, 35, 35 and 3, 38. Correct? So 3825. At what times? 5. Now do minus. 7 minus 5 will give you 2. Here I cannot do 0 minus 2. So what will happen? I will take a 1 from here. I will give it to the 0. It will become 10. 10 minus 2, 8. Correct? So I will write here 8. And this 2 will become 1. Again I cannot do 1 minus 8. So I will take 1 from the 4. And this 1 will become 11. So 11 minus 8 will give me 3. 3, 8, 2. And now what is the next number? 5. Let us bring the 5 down. Now check, do I get the same number? 3825, 3825. It means times 5 will work here, correct? Minus, you get 0. This is the answer. But wait, we forgot the decimal, right? Don't forget decimal. After decimal, how many numbers do you see? Only one number. So in the answer, after one number, put the point. So your answer is 25.5. Okay, let's move to the next question now. This time he gave us a pyramid. It is a, what is the shape? Let's see, Great Pyramid of Giza, square base. Square yani, here I have a square, just like a rectangle. We have 4 sides, square has 4 sides, but in the square all these sides are equal, so the length and width will be same. So can I find the base area here? Okay, leave the base area, just let us read the question, then do it. Okay, so this is a square pyramid, correct? He said if the volume of the model is 675, volume is given. Okay, so the volume is 675 inch cube. Then what is the height of the model? So he does not know the height, correct? So what was the formula I told you? Volume of the pyramid. See, the length is given, width is given. So I can use the direct formula, length times width times height divided by 3. Now the volume is 675. I will put volume 675 equal. The length and width is 15 and 15. So I will put 15 times 15. The height is not given. Keep it h. Divided by 3. Put divide by 3. Now boys, see. Before I multiply the 15 with the 15, I can do 15 divided by 3. 15 divided by 3, 5. Now I can multiply 15 with the 5. 15 times 5, 75. So this will become 75 h over, also over nothing. So what do I have now? Let me write it. The volume 675, the volume 675 is equal to 75 h, correct? Check here, 675 equal 75 h. Now we have to find the h, which means the 75 must be removed. What will I do? I have multiply between them, nothing yani multiply, I told you before. So for multiply, we will do divide. So divide 75 on both the sides. Now 75 divide 75 khalas, yani h equal 675 divide 75. Now you will think, Mr. Times, how much should I take? So do the same thing. You see 7 here, you see 67 here. 7 times how much gives you a number close to 67? 7 times 9 gives you 63, correct? So what will I do? First of all, I will try 75 times 9 and I will see whether I get this number or no. So let us do it, wait, here. We'll do it here only. So 75 times 9. 9 times 5 is 45. So 5 here, 4 up. 9 times 7, 63. 63 plus 4, 67. Oh, I got the same number. It means 675 divided 75 will give me 9. So my height here is 9 inches. Okay. This is how you have to solve these questions. So this lesson is also over. Practice the questions from the book. Best of luck. Goodbye.